For many years, walking has been considered the safest and most recommended form of exercise for older adults. It supports heart health, improves circulation, and keeps the body moving. Many people over 60 walk every day and believe that this alone is enough to stay strong. However, there is an important detail that is often overlooked. Walking helps maintain activity, but it does not fully preserve muscular strength or stability in the hips. As we age, the difference between simply moving and truly challenging the muscles becomes more significant. Research measuring muscle activation shows that during flat ground walking, the gluteus maximus activates at only about 1/3 of its full capacity. This means that most of the time, the primary stabilizing muscle of the body is not being fully engaged. Over time, the nervous system becomes less efficient at recruiting this muscle. Strength gradually declines. Balance becomes less secure, and the risk of falling increases. Many adults who walk several miles a day are surprised when they struggle to rise from a low chair or feel unstable on uneven ground. This is not a contradiction. It is a reflection of insufficient strength training in key muscle groups. Now that we understand why walking alone may not be enough, the next step is to introduce movements that restore true strength and stability in a safe and practical way. Step-ups reclaim vertical strength. Walking moves the body forward. Step-ups challenge the body to move upward against gravity. This change in direction dramatically increases muscular demand. When you step onto a platform using one leg, you must generate force strong enough to lift your entire body weight. There is no forward momentum to assist you. The glutes and hip stabilizers must work actively to complete the movement. Studies involving older adults have shown meaningful improvements in single-leg strength and balance when step-ups are practiced consistently. Vertical loading also stimulates bone density in areas that are prone to fracture, particularly near the hip joint. To perform this movement safely, use a low platform and focus on control rather than height. Press through the heel. Keep your posture upright and step down gently. The goal is smooth, controlled force production. Once vertical strength begins to improve, posture and walking efficiency often improve as well. That brings us to the next important component: restoring proper hip extension. Glute kickbacks restore posture and hip extension. As we age, sitting for long periods tightens the hip flexor muscles at the front of the body. When these muscles become tight, they inhibit the glutes from activating properly. This imbalance leads to shorter steps, rounded posture, and increased strain on the lower back. Standing glute kickbacks help restore this connection. Stand tall while holding on to support. Extend one leg backward without arching the lower spine. Focus on squeezing the glute gently at the end of the movement. This exercise encourages proper hip extension, allowing for longer and more confident strides. It also reduces unnecessary tension in the lower back. When hip extension improves, the body becomes more efficient during walking and daily tasks. To further support the spine and pelvis, we now shift to a movement performed on the floor. Glute bridges protect the lower back. Lower back discomfort is common after 60. In many cases, the issue is not weakness in the back itself, but insufficient strength in the glutes. When the glutes fail to support pelvic alignment, the lower back muscles compensate and work harder than they should. Over time, this compensation contributes to fatigue and discomfort. The glute bridge retrains the body to initiate movement from the hips. Lie on your back with knees bent and feet flat. Lift the hips slowly while squeezing the glutes. Lower with control. Because balance is not a factor in this position, you can concentrate fully on muscle engagement. The bridge strengthens the posterior chain while minimizing stress on the spine. As strength builds in this controlled environment, we can safely address another critical area that walking rarely challenges: lateral stability. Seated band abductions improve side stability. Sideways falls are among the most dangerous for older adults. The muscles responsible for preventing lateral collapse are located on the outer hip. Walking on flat ground does not significantly challenge these muscles. Weakness in this area can lead to pelvic drop and instability when standing on one leg. Seated band abductions strengthen these lateral stabilizers safely. Sit upright in a chair with a resistance band around your knees. Press the knees outward slowly and return with control. Though the movement appears small, it significantly enhances pelvic stability. Strong lateral hip muscles widen your functional base of support and improve balance reactions. With vertical strength, hip extension, and lateral stability addressed, the final step is integrating these qualities into a more complex single-leg movement. Modified split squats build independent leg strength. Most individuals have one leg that is stronger than the other. Over time, this imbalance increases. Daily activities often allow the stronger leg to compensate for the weaker one. The modified split squat reduces this compensation. Stand with one foot forward and the other behind. Lower slightly, using the front leg while maintaining an upright posture. Use support if needed and move within a comfortable range. This movement combines strength, balance, and coordination. It challenges each leg to function independently. When older adults can control single-leg movements with stability, fall risk decreases substantially. The ability to rely on each leg equally contributes to confidence in daily activities. Now that we have explored these 5 essential movements, it is important to understand their broader purpose. The true meaning of fitness for seniors. After 60, exercise is not primarily about intensity or appearance. It is about preserving independence and maintaining control over daily life. Strong glutes support stable hips. Stable hips protect the spine and knees. When joints function efficiently, movement remains fluid and confident. Walking remains valuable for heart health. These targeted strength exercises preserve structural integrity. Both are important, but they serve different purposes. Consistency matters more than intensity. Regular practice with proper form builds strength safely over time. Fitness for seniors is about maintaining the ability to rise from a chair, climb stairs, navigate uneven ground, and move without fear. By integrating these movements into your routine, you are not simply exercising. You are reinforcing the physical foundation that allows you to remain independent and self-sufficient for years to come.